Do you take selfies? Are you constantly posting pictures of yourself online? Ellen DeGeneres, of course, with that famous selfie. That's now a picture. That's now a painting at the Twitter headquarters. Selfie named Word of the Year for 2013. What in the heck is going on with the selfie craze? Our guests this hour are Dr. Rohrich and also Mary Crosland. They are the authors of NavigateYourBeauty.com. How are you guys?
We're great.
Great.
What's going on? I saw this report earlier this week. Plastic surgeons say they're seeing more patients who want facial surgery because of social media and the selfie trend. This can't be healthy, can it?
Well, it really isn't at times, because selfie photographs, as you know, they don't necessarily take good pictures of you, even if you're good looking. So it's many times I see patients and they say, I don't look good at my selfie, and I look at them in person, and they're fine. And so the key is you got to guide them to saying you need nothing, or at most you may need Botox or filler. And Mary, what do you think?
Well, you also got to remember that most of the, say your iPhone, it's a wide-angle lens, and most portrait photographers use a medium lens, so everything gets distorted,
Right.
First of all. But, every day you can reinvent yourself with, selfies, Instagram, Snapchat. A lot of people thinking, like the LA talent, I can't remember her name, but she was a talent agent, and she had like $15,000 worth of plastic surgery because her selfies, and she thought her virtual presence was, just as important as her real life presence.
Yeah. Well, you had mentioned, you had mentioned with Instagram and everything. I mean, this has caused, this selfie craze has caused, there's skinny pics if you think you're too fat. If you think you have dull skin or blemishes, Facetune can clear it up. And if you hate the way the picture came out, Perfect 365 app allows you to airbrush selfie photos into instant cover girl perfection. What do you, first of all, what do you guys make of the rise of the selfie? I mean, what's going on with society where we constantly have to take pictures of ourselves and post them online?
I agree. I think it's this self-gratification craze or fad, and I think it will move on to something else, but I don't think it's that healthy, because you can take a look at yourself in the mirror every day and it'll look better than a selfie. But everybody's now into instant gratification, and everybody wants to look like, somebody else, or somebody who's a famous movie star. And, we need to take a breath of fresh air. And I think our book tells us that, the Navigate Your Beauty is take deep breaths, look at your inner beauty and your outer beauty. And certainly if you're going to consider having plastic surgery, go to the right plastic surgeon if you're going to do that.
I have to ask you, is a plastic surgeon or the right plastic surgeon going to tell you if you need it or not? And if you walk in and say, I want to look good on my Twitter profile or my Facebook profile, are they going to ask you the questions of why you want to do that and then determine whether or not you should have it?
Well, a good plastic surgeon will definitely do that. You got to say no. If they come in real life and they look great, what can you do if you improve on somebody who's already good looking? Maybe some Botox. So,
but aren't we all good looking? I mean, aren't we all? Shouldn't we all be happy?
Well, we yes.
By the way, I'm in radio, so
right. No, but of course, everybody can always look better. But you don't need plastic surgery to look and feel better. But this book actually guides you to somebody that hopefully will be honest and ethical, because it'll have you ask the 3 magic questions. Do you do this? Can you do it? Can you get good results? And are you a true expert? And I think people are just, they need to take a deep breath and look at themselves and say, does this really mean anything?
Yeah. Well, how much is enough? I mean, let's say you come in and you want your chin done because you don't look good in your online profile headshot, and then you have that done, and then you come in and say, well, I want my nose done because I took another selfie and I didn't like that. I mean, how much is enough?
First of all, selfies, they distort how somebody's looks. And so you got to see them in real life. And most of the time, like Mary said, they will need something completely different or nothing at all. And you just need to find somebody who's a board certified plastic surgeon that's going to say, you don't need anything, enough is enough, or, don't take so many selfies.
So what's the is the answer to the question? Go have a consultation.
Well, if it really, really bothers you and your selfies are really consistently saying, I've got, my eyebrows are drooping or my nose is too long, yes, go find a plastic surgeon and find out if that's truth or a reality. And I think finding that right plastic surgeon will then tell you, okay, this selfie is really not a selfie of what you look like in the mirror. Or it may say, you know what, you do have a weak chin or your nose is too big for your face. It has to be a reality check. And sometimes, with this instant gratification world we live in, we all need a reality check. So you need to find, a honest, board-certified plastic surgeon, like we describe in the book, Navigate Your Beauty, that's going to give you the honest answer. So you don't go and have unnecessary plastic surgery.
Outside of maybe a birth defect or, something like that, does plastic surgery really boost self-esteem that much? If somebody comes in and has, I don't want to use the TV show, but a nip or a tuck?
Absolutely. Absolutely does. It's been shown in many studies that in patients that have excessively large noses, especially in their teenage years or prominent years, they are incredibly ridiculed because kids are cruel to each other, and just fixing their ears or fixing their nose dramatically changes their how they feel about themselves psychologically. And there's been many studies that actually show that that's a very positive effect. And so we see that often. But the key is to not overdo it. The goal is you want to look as good as you can be and not look like somebody else. We've kind of got to get away from this Hollywood mentality of we want to look like somebody that we can't look like, or excessively large lips and things like that really aren't really normal.
Yeah. Dr. Rod Rohrich and Mary Crosland, they are the co-authors of Navigate Your Beauty. The website is navigateyourbeauty.com. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.